Hi, kitty cats. So I'm going to do Mask Monday. We're doing something from the Creme Shop. I usually like masks from the Creme Shop. This is Peaches and Cream Fusion Mask. Peach for rejuvenating and brightening and signs of fatigue. And the cream or milk side is for calm, sensitive skin and corrects discoloration. I have horrible discoloration, so... And my skin is really just, all of the sheet masks usually hydrate really well, unless they just don't have enough juice to them. So that's one thing I went it for, was because my skin is super dry, because of the psoriatic arthritis, which just keeps getting worse. Some of my future videos, you might notice that my hands, it's on my hands now too. It's on my fingers, it's awful. I am getting a chest x-ray next week, and after that, when they get the results from that, they just have to make sure that I don't have any infections. Then they will start me on another medication. I think it's called sulfazane or sulfazane. I don't know. It's hard to, say some of these words for medicines. But words, hard to say words. But yeah, I'm rather excited to start this new medication and hoping that it will work. And it's a pill, so I am still taking Enbrel too, and they want me to be taking both because they're two different kinds of medications. And the Enbrel works pretty good for my arthritis, for the most part. But this other medication is supposed to work better for the psoriasis part of my disease. So they're hoping that that's what we'll do. But anyways, let me get this started. I also have my peach passion fruit refresher from Dunkin' Donuts. So I'm just peachy today. Peach mask, peach this. Scissors. Sometimes they have little things so that you can rip them open, and other times you need a pair of scissors. This was a scissor moment. So, come on. Come on. Quite juicy. Doesn't seem to be overly so, but we'll see. I'll never forget that really, really expensive mask that just dripped into my eyes, and I ended up just taking it right off because it was stinging my eyes, and it was just a mess. It was dripping everywhere. There was just too much serum. Like, they had overdone it on the serum, and it was just awful. What I'd really like is one of those, those machines that you put, like, the fruit or whatever into it, and then it makes, like, a rubber mask or whatever for you. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you? Or do you just think I'm crazy? Because I totally understand if you think I'm crazy. Alright. Okay, this one smells nice. Which doesn't surprise me because, peaches. And I love peach things. Get that serum all down my neck. It is a little bit... It's not so much serum that it's like dripping into my eyes, but it was dripping down my neck a little bit. But not to an extent that I'm upset. It's not like it's still dripping and dripping into... Like I said, when it starts dripping into my eyes is when I'm like, no, this is not good. Because then you end up with all sorts of problems. I need to do my nails. I just got a new nail polish too. It's Context Skin nail polish in the color Slow Down. Not usually a color that I would enjoy. It's like a brown. But I got it for Ipsy. And I was like, why not? Right? Why not a nail polish? I was supposed to come with some nail polish stickers, but they weren't in the package, so I don't know what happened with that. But I got the nail polish. So, you know. I was just going to give the stickers to Bianca anyways, because she's more the sticker person. And we'll look at that later. Got a few messages from somebody. My cat. The cats are having a really good day because John got them some catnip, and they're very pleased with that. And they have new scratching posts or pads or whatever for them to scratch on. They really like those cardboard type ones. We try to get them in different shapes and stuff to make it more interesting. Really, it's more fun for us than anything. These cats are the most spoiled cats in the universe. I'm telling you. They have cat mansions, they have cat tunnels, cat beds, cat scratching pads, and honestly, Selena likes to sleep on the scratching pads. Those are her favorite. Jack and Pancake like rugs, and they like beds. Pancake used to like the cat mansion, and so did Pumpkin, but they seem to have outgrown it. I think it may be where it is, because they like it better when it's near a window. And right now it's not near a window, so maybe not as interesting. And sometimes they just like to lay on, you know, Noki prefers a bag on the sofa. She will drag a bag there if there isn't a bag. So it can be any kind of bag. As long as it's a bag. She's weird. Otherwise than that, she likes to lay in the doorway. Cats are weird, man. Weird, weird, weird. So have you ever noticed, like, Twitter and Facebook and a lot of these social media are really coming down hard on things you can say and can't say? Which is fine by me. Some people get really upset about it, but I'm like, if it's going to keep people from saying mean things, then I'm actually okay with that. But the other day I said something as a joke. I said, which is what's going to happen. It's going to mean that we can't joke about certain things because Facebook can't tell the difference between a joke and actual hate. So when I wrote British are weirdos, and that's out of context, you're not going to understand what it was. Part of a conversation about the way that British people say the word herbs. We say herbs here, they say herbs. And that to me is just like so weird, and it bugs me so much. And a friend of mine, her parents are British, and she said, well, I say that too because, you know, my parents are British, and so I say herbs. And I was like, you British are weirdos. But we were joking back and forth about it. And when I went to write you British are weirdos, because first I said you're a weirdo, which, funny enough, it didn't have an issue with me calling her a weirdo. But when I said British are weirdos, I got a little message saying, this might be inappropriate. Do you really want to post this? So I was like, no, I won't post it then because I don't want any trouble. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I don't get upset about it. Some people get so upset about it. And I'm just like, it's their website. We don't own Facebook. Facebook isn't a public thing. It is privately owned. So they get to decide what we can and cannot do on their website. It's theirs. It's not ours. It's Zuckerberg's. Whatever. Like, you can't... it's funny to me that people think that internet sites are public domain. They are not public domain. They aren't. I mean, if you want to say and do certain things that they disapprove of or won't allow, go make your own website, go get your own server, go get whatever, and make your own thing. That's how it works. Like, if you work for a paper and they say you can't say these things, then go start your own paper so that you can say those things. That's just, you know, because when something's owned, it's owned. Now my boyfriend disagrees with this. He thinks that you should be able to say whatever you want. But I'm like, that's not how freedom of speech works. That's not how it works. Freedom of speech means that you can be out on the street and say whatever you like, you know, as long as it's not hate-filled. Because yes, you can't say hate-filled things because that incites hate crimes. So no, you shouldn't say. And in factual things, it's just terrible. I don't know, whatever. I think we become a place that people think it's okay to say things that might not be facts. And that's one of the things I do like about Facebook right now. It's like, if you post something, it actually will say underneath. Okay, so anyways, that's, like I said, that's how freedom of speech works. Does not mean that a privately owned thing has to let you say whatever you want. That's just not how it works. Go look it up on how it works. Don't just decide that you think you know. Go look it up. Find out how it really works. What the law is. And yeah, you're probably like, well, you're not a lawyer. And you're right, I'm not a lawyer. That's why I'm telling you. Go look it up and find out how it actually works. I did. I talked to lawyers too. So, but don't believe me on my word. Go find out for yourselves. What are you doing, kitty? What are you doing? Huh? She can't decide where she wants to be. Anyways, so far, this mask feels nice. I'm just gonna look to see how long am I supposed to wear it. Yeah, it's 10 to 15 minutes, like most of them. And, you just take it off and pat your skin. Pat into your skin. So, nice. I know some people like to save these and, like, take this serum and use them. I don't tend to do that because I just don't like using the extra serum. I know that some people might consider that a waste of money, and maybe it is. But I just think it's kind of gross to use the extra serum. I don't know why. I guess it really isn't, but in my head it is, so I don't like to do it. It's just me and my brain. It means nothing. It's funny because other things that are actually gross or probably not good for you, I do. So, like, I stick my hand into my cream. I stick my fingers right in it, and everybody's like, oh, you should use a spatula. And I'm like, I don't care, it's just my hand. So, my hand's been washed first, so I'm okay with it. But I know that a lot of people use spatulas so that, you know, not to get in. But I'm just like, no, it's okay, I'll do that. This, by the way, is what I use for my psoriasis to keep it from getting too much. This is what the doctors told me to get. This and this stuff as well is what they told me to get. This is to keep it from getting too itchy. And it's medicated a little bit. It stings like hell though. It stings like hell. But they tell me only to use this if, like, this is what I'm supposed to start out with for the day. And then if I still have problems, to use that. But this is supposed to, like, give, like, a really good, like, moisture. And, like, it's very thick. So it blocks, like, your skin from getting dry or something. That's what they said. So, and it is what, it's the National Eczema Association accepts it, but however, this is psoriasis, not eczema. So this isn't going to heal it. Like, this would heal eczema. But it's not going to heal psoriasis because psoriasis has to have an inner medication because it's an autoimmune situation. So it's my body attacking itself. So just layering on some lotion is not going to fix it. It just helps it make it a little more tolerable. But at this point, my skin is not tolerable at all. It's just really bad. And some days, it's just really hard to live with. But I'm managing. I'm managing. And that's all I can do. What else is going on in the world or in my life? So Wednesday I'm getting my vaccination. If you don't agree with vaccinating, then just go. I don't want to talk to you. Like, I don't want to deal with you. It's okay. Just unsubscribe. But yeah, I'm getting my vaccination Wednesday. I'm really, really happy about it. I'm so excited to go get it done. I know I'm probably going to be sick the day after. John got his last week, and the day after he was achy. It wasn't too bad for him, but he doesn't have the immune issues I have. And I've been told by other people with my disease that the day after was a bit rough. So I'm expecting that. And so I'm prepared to not be making dinner Wednesday. I hope everybody else is prepared for that. But I'm definitely prepared for that. No dinner making Wednesday.
Don't even think about answering this. Don't even think about it.
That's my ex-husband.
Don't even think about it. Don't. I told you.
And I will call him back in a minute. I'm just gonna tell him, gotta call you back. I'm filming. Everybody's gonna know that you call me. Okay. So, I'm gonna call you back. I'm filming right now. So, anyways, and I'm almost done. So, yeah, I can't wait to get it. And I can't wait to get the second one. I can't wait for it to be like, I've read different things on what the wait time is. My doctor said you should wait at least 6 weeks after the second sorry, notification. Oh, it's from Supernatural, the notification. So
Don't even think about answering this.
I just
don't
said.
Don't even think about it. Don't even
This
think about it.
is how annoying my ex-husband is. Like, I just told you I would call you. So, anyways, I forget what I'm saying when he does this to me. Do any of you have a crazy ex-husband that you get along with so-so, but they're just really annoying? Do you have that? Because most people, they don't talk to their ex-husbands at all. I know a few people that get along great. And me, it's just like, oh my god. Like, he's not a horrible person, but he has some issues, and he just doesn't have a lot of boundaries. Like, he doesn't understand boundaries very well. If he might watch this, and then he'll be like, what the hell, Joanne? He will be like, you were talking about me. Because he does watch on occasion, it's true. He might actually see this, and he'll be so mad. He'll be like, you told everybody I was annoying. And you know what I'm going to say? Well, you are. Like, I ain't lying. So get over it. It's not like I'm even saying his name, so. Anyways. So, yeah, my doctor said that I should wait at least 6 weeks after the second shot before getting comfortable. You know, like, going out a lot or anything. He said you really need to, like, wait because it takes a while for the vaccination to really start working. That's what he said, so I'm going with him. You go with whatever your doctor says. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to take this off now. And he said it was a nice smelling one, but the scent like went away like a few seconds after I put it on. Now we're just gonna, there's decent amount of serum on my skin. Rub that right in. I mean, I'm starting to get psoriasis like right under my eyes, which sucks. And right here, and right here, like, you know, in the nose area here, which I think people that get dry skin those areas tend to get dry first too, so I think it's not strange that the psoriasis would start in those areas when it gets on my face. So yeah, that was a nice sheet mask. I would definitely recommend the Creme Shop sheet masks anyways. I've tried them before. This was just a new scent, or a new kind, but every kind I think I've tried from them has been good. Whereas some other masks are, I find the super expensive ones aren't really worth it. If you're gonna get a sheet mask, get, you know, cheap to moderate sheet masks seem to be just fine. I've gotten ones that are only $1 that worked great. So for sheet masks, don't go crazy expensive. The crazy expensive ones, in my opinion at least, are just not worth it. If you're gonna buy a crazy expensive mask, I would get like a mud mask or a peel-off mask that was more expensive. A lot of people don't like peel-off masks. I do. However, there are different types of peel-off masks. Like, don't get the, they were really popular a few years back. Like the black ones that like practically rip your skin off. Those are terrible for your skin. Those are awful. But they have ones, like Freeman makes ones, they're like cucumber. They kind of just like gently come off. They're not like harsh, you know, to your skin. Some people disagree with even those, but I think those are okay. I, however, am not a dermatologist, so don't take my word for anything. If you try something and that I said worked for me, or I have a certain opinion on, and it didn't work for you, remember, I'm not a dermatologist. It is not a professional opinion. This is just my opinion of what worked for me personally. Doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Although, that doesn't, you know, give it a try. See what you think. Or ask your dermatologist, what do you think of these things? If you don't have a dermatologist, then try it. If it doesn't work out for you, it didn't. I mean, I try all sorts of stuff and not everything works for me. I'll never forget that banana mask. It was from Freeman. And I like a lot of Freeman masks. A lot of them are really good. But that banana one, my face like broke out into all these red splotches, like hives or something, and my skin was just horrible for like weeks after. And it happened like right away. Like I took the thing off and it was like, and it stung while I had it on. Horrible stuff. And I've been afraid of banana things ever since, although I have tried a couple of banana things since that have been okay. So maybe it wasn't the banana in the mask. Maybe it was something else. I don't know, but I will never, if it's Freeman and says banana, I will probably stay away from it. Anyways, I hope all of you have a good week, and thanks for putting up with me, and remember to be safe, okay? Bye-bye, kitty cats.